Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing this look. So this is kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me, preview into next week. A little bit of everything. Okay, however, we are going over the fact that my work is haunted. We are getting ready and we are doing this super sexy look. Y'all, my dog just scared the crap out of me. Watch the video to see why I get scared so easily right now. Alright, so we are going to do something we usually don't do, and that is start with our eyes. Y'all know I usually don't start with my eyes. I'm not a fan of it. I like to do my foundation first and then do my eyes. But for this particular look, we kind of have to start with our eyes. We're gonna start with our brows. Even more shocking. I'm gonna go in with the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I will be right back. All right, we are back. Brows are filled. I just went through, cleaned them up with a little bit of Dose of Colors in the shade Light Concealer. All right, we're gonna do a nice sultry Christmas look. And when I say Christmas look, I mean we're gonna do like a sultry cat eye and then a bright red in your face lipstick. Y'all, I straightened my hair for the first time in months. Like literally, it's been months. So if you see me playing with it, that's why. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I need a brush. Let's start with a M433. I need primer. Funny story, I totally almost grabbed eyelash glue for primer because the Morphe primer and my eyelash glue are both in black tubes. Alright, so we're just gonna take some on this brush right here and we're gonna pop it on our eye. So how was everyone's Thanksgiving? How was everyone's Black Friday? Did you buy anything? I had to work Thanksgiving Day, so because I usually work Fridays, but I wanted my employees to be able to spend time with their families and not have to work. So I switched. I was like, look, I will work Thanksgiving if y'all will work Black Friday. I was off on Black Friday, but I actually didn't do any shopping. Instead, I binge watched Sam and Colby. And y'all, I'm not going to lie. I have developed like the biggest like crush on Colby. I don't know why. I think it's the eyes and his smile. He has a pretty smile. But I was watching their channel because I'm like 100% into the paranormal stuff. As y'all can see in Wednesday's video, we are currently being haunted at work. Don't know what by. We will find out this weekend. I will be filming it, don't worry. Yeah, so we are being haunted at work. We're gonna go into fresh on this M433 brush. And I'm just gonna dust that all over my lid. Yeah, so we're being haunted. We don't know what it is yet. We're gonna find out this weekend, hopefully. And I was like sitting here thinking about it. I was like, oh my God, how awesome would it be? Because I don't know if any of y'all follow Sam and Colby, but if you do, they're actually not filming for the rest of the year. They're taking a break, trying to figure out what they want to do. I totally have respect for that. Like they want to continue doing the paranormal stuff, but at the same time, they want to do what makes them happy. Totally 100% respect that. But I was like, how amazing would it freaking be if they came to New Orleans and I was able to film with them? This is not, okay, it's partially my girl crush on Sam, okay? Or not Sam, Colby. I mean, Sam's cute and all, but I think it's Colby's. It has to be Colby's eyes and his smile. in his hair. It just sounded weird. It just sounded so weird. So if any of y'all watch Sam and Colby, you should tell them to come to New Orleans and film a video with me. I mean, especially since New Orleans is like literally known for being one of the most haunted cities in the world. And I am super into the paranormal. Like, y'all have no idea. So, but that's beside the point. That is so beside the point. I don't even know where I was going with this story. Besides the fact that I binge watched their channel on Black Friday. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the story. And I've developed like a crush on Colby. Moving on. Okay, same brush. Yeah, let's go into Birch. Same brush. So yes, next week y'all will be able to see how the Ouija board situation went at work. Because we are 100% doing this. Like, we got the Ouija board, and we're gonna try to communicate with whatever it is. So, the funny thing is, we were talking, so I have 2 employees that are participating in this. You like that I'm doing this with my employees? Isn't that nice? We were talking, and one of my employees, Kat, you'll meet them. One of my employees, Kat, was saying how it was speaking to her. And like me and Harley, the other employee, we're sitting there, we're like, what do you mean it was speaking? She said she kept hearing like a man's voice, but no one was in there. I'm sorry, what? And like the funny thing is, me and Harley have experienced like noises coming from the kitchen, noises coming from the other room. Kat has gotten the most. Like, it shook the gate, it messed with the microwave, and spoke to her. So Harley, and I'm 90% sure this part was a gimmick, but Harley downloaded this app where you could talk to it and like the words would pop up on the screen. Bitch told us to run. I ran. It told us to run, so I ran. It's logical, right? I need some chapstick. My lips are feeling really dry. So, long story short, I was like, all right, what would Sam and Colby do? What did I do? I ordered a Ouija board. We are going to have a full conversation with this thing this weekend. I have no idea if it's nice. I have no idea if it's evil. I have no freaking idea. But we're gonna have a conversation with it. Because that's what normal people do, right? And like a part of me is like, you know what? Maybe I'm just psyching myself out because I binged watched like all of Sam and Colby's like paranormal stuff, like Origin, Witch's Forest, the Florida one. Like, I binge watched all of them. Told you I developed like a massive crush on Colby, y'all, no joke. So I'm like, you know what, maybe I'm just psyching myself out. But then when Harley and Kat were talking about it and saying how like, and Harley was saying how she has been experiencing it, and then Kat said she's been experiencing it, I'm just like, so I'm not crazy then, is what I'm hearing. And it's not because I binged watched Sam and Colby. Like, something's legit going on here. And then, and then my ass is over here like, you know what? I'm going to message Sam and Colby on their Instagram. And if you're curious, no, I never got a response. Totally messaged Colby separately. Wasn't bad. I just said I had a new hair color for him. So if you watch Sam and Colby, tell me this hair color would not look amazing on Colby. I was going to recommend, but he didn't respond. I was going to recommend he do like a royal blue and silver to replace the purple. Would that not look amazing? I think that would look amazing, especially with his blue eyes and his really pretty smile. Y'all don't come for me. All right, we're gonna go into Twig. So majority of this look is blending. Like, I'm not even lying. We're not even using that many colors. A majority of it is going to be just like blending and making sure the colors look nice and all that jazz. So yeah, still using the same brush, by the way. I just heard a noise. Oh, that's my cat. Y'all, I'm so jumpy right now. No joke. I am so freaking jumpy. And like, I'm not scared. That's the thing. I don't scare easily. But the amount of jumpiness that is going on in my life is a little ridiculous. I need to go get my nails done. I have so much to do, and I feel like I have no time to freaking do it. The whole reason I actually even watched them, it wasn't even for the paranormal. It was because they went to the abandoned Six Flags down here. And that is actually what got me watching their channel. Because the funny thing is, okay, so they went to the Six Flags, and then they went to this abandoned power plant. Now, so they went to this abandoned power plant at night, right? And I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, I'm ballsy. I live in this city. You would not catch me in the area they were in at night. Why, you ask? Because it's New Orleans. It's not... And then they were like, surprised people were there. Baby, ain't nobody surprised but you, okay? Ain't nobody surprised but you. But yeah, so I sent them a message, and I was like, hey, look, y'all should come to New Orleans and explore the Lundy Boggs Medical Center. Little backstory about the Lundy Boggs. It was open before and during Katrina. A lot of people actually took shelter there because if you know anything about Katrina was a very last minute storm for New Orleans. Like, you had a matter of like less than 12 hours to get your crap and get out. Little backstory. So they were trying to get into Charity Hospital. Now, Charity Hospital, it's not possible. Like, when I tell you Charity Hospital don't play, do you know how many people have tried to break into Charity Hospital? Thousands. You can't get into Charity Hospital. It is guarded 24/7. NOPD is like always over there. Like, as much as everyone wants to get into Charity Hospital because everyone wants to see what's in there. Not to mention, a reporter went and they did let a reporter, well, a photographer, in there not too long ago with a group. They took the proper precautions because keep in mind, this place hasn't really been in use since Katrina. And with that being said, we're gonna go back into Fresh real quick and just clean up the like inner corner of our eye. With that being said, we're also gonna use Fresh to kind of diffuse this and bring it in just a little bit, not much. Because no one has been in there since Katrina. Like, they've cleaned most of it out. But the morgue area and then like some of the laboratories still have like body parts and organs and stuff in jars. No joke. Photographer caught it all. But it's also, it's not safe. And it's not safe for numerous reasons. One being toxic mold. Like, y'all got to keep in mind, like, the city was underwater for an extended period of time. So they don't want anyone going in there for safety reasons. But like, the fact that the boys thought they could get in, which I'll give them props. Like, I give you mad props if you actually got in. It's almost damn near impossible to get in to charity. But you can get into Lindy Boggs. Now, Lindy Boggs actually was in use during Katrina. And 50 people died during Katrina in Lindy Boggs. I'm not going to speak to their exact cause of death, but 50 people did die. And then people also took like shelter in there during Katrina, because you got to keep in mind, like, a lot of people could not get out in time, etc., etc., etc. Let's go back into Birch real quick. So yeah, now I do know they also tried getting into like an abandoned school. Now, certain places, like where they were trying to get in, it wasn't really in the areas that you can definitely get in. Like places like Mid-City, which is where Lindy Boggs is, you can get in a lot easier because it's not downtown. It's not easy access to, like, tourists don't know about it. Tourists know about charity. Everyone knows about charity. Mainly because charity, it's visible. Like, it is visible. And then on top of that, at night, random lights are on. People have seen a Christmas tree randomly lit up. So I'm not gonna lie, like, charity is like one of those places where even the locals are like, I want to get in here. We can want all day. All right, we're gonna go in with a JS6 and we're gonna go into Dystopian. So charity is like one of those hospitals where everyone knows about it. Everyone, even locals, want to explore it. But it is heavily guarded. Lindy Boggs, not so much. Lindy Boggs is barely guarded, y'all. Like, barely guarded. Like, so many people, especially during COVID, when, like, there's really nothing else to do. People have been coming from, like, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, local surrounding areas, and filming there. So I sent Sam and Colby a message on IG, and I was like, hey, I know y'all tried to get into charity. Y'all should come and try to get into Lindy Boggs. And it's a hospital, so, like, you know there's gonna be spirits there. Like, you know there is. But yeah, they didn't respond, which is, like, totally understandable. Like, the amount of messages they probably get is a little ridiculous. I'm gonna go back in with the brush we've been using, the M433, and just blend. But yeah, that was my Thanksgiving and my Black Friday. Discovering my work is haunted, ordering a Ouija board for us to talk to it this weekend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Binging Sam and Colby. Discovering I have a total freaking crush on Colby. Don't judge me. Keep your judgments to yourself. Nobody asked you. Alright, let's go in with our concealer now. I want to carve out this real quick because I want a really sharp line. And then I'll finish. Actually, no, I'm going to finish my lid first. All right. Let's go in on a, what are you? JS11, and let's go into Teak. I need to clean my brushes today, y'all. Really bad. We're going to pop her right here on the center / outer portion. Oh my goodness. All right, now we're gonna go into Steampunk. Notice I am like leaving the tiniest part. I'm gonna dust this brush off real quick, the M433. Dust wipe her off in our color switch. Leaving the tiniest part of my actual lid clean for a reason. I'm just going back into Fresh to clean up that part where I put Steampunk because I was not paying attention and brought her a little too far up. Okay, cleaning off that flat brush, I'm going to go into Pearl, and I'm going to put that on that tiniest part. Now we're going to take the concealer and this brush, and we're going to sharpen these edges. I'm literally starting at the corner of my eye and just brushing it up to my brow. I'll take the fluffy side here and blend that out real quick. All right, I'm going to do the rest of my face and we'll be right back. We need a contour, we need a highlight, we need a bronze, and then we need to do our under eye. Let's do our under eye first because that's more fun. All right, we're gonna take a JH40 and we're gonna go no, we're not. We're gonna take a JH42 and we're gonna go into Dystopian. We're gonna pray this works the way I want it to work. And I'm going to start at my outer corner, and I'm really just connecting it. That's why I cut that where I did, because it's gonna allow me to connect it to that line that's going up without like smudging that line per se. I mean, the line is gonna get a little bit smudged, which is fine. I just don't want it, I don't want it to be rounded, I want it to be sharp. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So same thing, other eye. Just lightly on the outer corner of our lower lash line, connecting it to that line on the outer corner. And it's gonna kind of start the line that we're gonna use for our liner, and that is A-okay. Yes. Now we're gonna go in with a JH40 and we are gonna go into Birch. See, I totally thought this plan through. And then we're just gonna, with the brush actually pointed downwards, start at that outer corner. Slowly bring it to the center. Because I do want something on my lower lash line, but I don't want it super blown out. So I want to make sure I'm not holding the brush like this, because that's what's gonna blow it out, which I don't want. So again, you can see, like, I'm holding it at a very weird angle. It's actually uncomfortable. But I'm also paying very special attention to make sure I don't blow it out too much. Like, I feel like that is the perfect amount. So let's clean this off. Yeah, I feel like that's good. What do y'all think? I was totally gonna make a joke, but I don't think y'all are gonna take it as a joke. So, not gonna make it. All right, now I'm going into Fresh. On that same brush, I just used the JH40, and I'm just gonna run that on my inner corner and in the corner. Okay, now we're gonna finish our face. We're gonna move on. All right, so I'm gonna pop on some eyeliner. I'm gonna do a wing. I'm gonna use the Hank and Henry in Blickity Black. Like my soul. All right. Be right back. We are back. I threw on some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascaras, and then I went in with some Lujo lashes. Yeah. Okay, so we went in with Lujo lashes in the style Troublemaker. All right. Really feeling myself right now. Like really, I'm really feeling myself right now. Okay. We applied our wing. Let's do our lips. Yeah, okay. Oh. All right, so we are gonna use Kylie Cosmetics lipstick. I need a lip liner. We are gonna go in with Beauty Vault. This is a Natty Nat lip liner. Gonna line our lips. I can't find my mirror again. All right, we're just gonna use Sultry. Okay, I know she's looking kind of crazy. I need y'all to trust the process. So first things first, follow the natural line of your lip. Now we're gonna go in with Kylie Cosmetics Gorge liquid lip. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Okay. Let this dry. So what do y'all think? Do y'all like my hair straight or curly better? Sound off down below. All right, straight. Now we're gonna take Natty Nap lip liner again. Oh. Now this is where the overlining is gonna come in. You want to keep. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you all my secrets. I'm gonna tell you my secret. I know it looks wonky right now. Tell you my secrets though. Elbows on the table keeps the mirror steady. Other elbow on the table keeps your hand steady. That's it. I'm done. So, how do we feel? Do we like this look? I love this look. So this is where my comfort zone is. My comfort zone is in the dark, vampy, sultry looks. Like that is where I am most comfortable. I do need to set my face. So the dark, sultry, vampy looks, that is where I am most comfortable personally. And here's why. I have a reason. I do have a reason, and it's a very good reason. It's because of my eye color. Dark browns and blacks and golds, they look better with my eye color than any color does. Not to mention dark lips. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, give it a thumbs up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this look. I really do think this is like a good Christmas look. You have the red. It's a good, I'm going on a Christmas date and I want some, I really need to stop talking. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video.